Hello everyone, welcome back. I want to talk to you guys about this ammunition here that I have from Wolf. Wolf wm193. Okay, so this is basically, I guess, XM193 kind of ammunition. I don't know for sure, but I imagine since they put 193 on it, it would have the same fragmenting characteristics of XM193. Can't know for sure. But anyway, what I wanted to know today is I wanted to basically test this for accuracy. Now, this is brass ammunition. A lot of times when you think of Wolf, you're thinking of steel case. This is brass. And this also has the primer seal, right? So you see how it's got a little bit of paint in there? So they have sealed the primer. Here, we get another one here. It has a little bit more color on it. Here you go. See how they've sealed the primer? So I bought this back in 2020. I bought 1,000 rounds of this, and I never actually tested this out. In fact, I kind of threw this on the side, and kind of never really shot it. I never really used it, and I came across it today. And I said, I think I had out of the 1,000 rounds, I think I had maybe some 700 rounds left. I said, you know what, let's see how accurate this stuff is. So I took it out to 100 yards, and I was using this Ruger MPR 18-inch cold hammer forged barrel, 2-stage trigger. I've done numerous reviews on this rifle. The optic is the Primary Arms PLX M8. Okay, so this is a basically like with the mount, it's like a $1,500 optic system. The interesting thing is it's on a $600 rifle, right? Because the Ruger MPR is, if you get it on sale, it could be anywhere from $500 to $600. However, this is a great rifle. This rifle shoots, it has shot a 1/2-inch group at 100 yards on several occasions, right? So it's a .5 MOA rifle. So I took it to 100 yards today. Wind conditions are not great. You can see there's a little bit of wind here, although I did try to time my shots between the wind. However, sometimes that's not that easy to do because the wind's doing different things. Sometimes you can't even see the wind, but whatever. So I did 2 groups of 3, okay? So the first group of 3 that I did are the 3 circles over here. And that came in at a nice 1-inch group, man. 1-inch group. So then I took another 3 shots. Those are the holes that don't have the circle around them. So that came in at 1.25 inches, okay? And then when I look at the entire group, the 6-shot group, basically I have 1.5 inches. So I think this is great accuracy for basically military ammo, I think. Because I had tried I did a video review on the Federal XM193, and I think the best I was getting with that was like 2 3/4 inches. Some of the groups were higher. I think I was averaging about 3 inches, right? So the Federal XM193 was averaging about 3 inches. This thing over here, it's basically, it's getting better than 1.5 inches. I would say, let's say that it's between the 1-inch group and then the 1.5 inch total group. Let's say it's doing 1.25 inches. And like I said, today the wind conditions aren't the best. They're not terrible, but they're not the best. I bet that if I shot this enough times, I would get a sub MOA group with this. So this is really good because, like I said, I had kind of thrown this ammunition to the side. I was kind of considering it kind of like junk ammo because, or ammunition that I would, basically plinking ammunition. But given the groups that I'm seeing, this is now, I'm going to set this aside as distance shooting ammunition, right? So this is now, I got about 700 rounds of this. This is something that I want to take to, like, I want to save for the days I'm out at a, because there's a range that I use that goes out to 1,000 yards, and this is something that I can easily shoot out to the to 550 yards. So I'm glad I did this test because now I know what I got here with this Wolf WM193. Okay, that's averaging about 1.25 inches. So good stuff. Really happy with this. All right, so there's the group. All right, that was my point of aim. So this scope here has a 50-yard zero, right? So when I put my chevron here, you can see how it's It's basically shooting about shooting about 3 1/4 inches high with the 55 grain. This is 55 grain ammunition. When I zeroed that scope in, it was at 50 yards with the 77 grain. Okay? So, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Drop some comments below. This is pretty good. All right, this Wolf Performance ammunition. I was very pleasantly surprised. And like I said, when I shot the Federal 193, I mean, it was averaging about 3 inches. I really wasn't too impressed with that. But this is pretty good. This is not my, I'm putting this in the distance shooting pile of ammunition that I have. Talk to y'all soon. Hey everyone, I took another 3 shots at this with this Wolf wm193 because I really wasn't feeling all that comfortable with this one group over here that was like, what did I say, it was like 1 inch and 3/4. And then I had this group here that was 1 inch. So I put a bullseye down here, and I took another 3 shots over here, and I got a 1 inch group, right? So, I mean, I know I wrote over here 100 yards, but 1, 2, 3, those 3 shots right there in the middle of my writing, 1 inch. So I've got 2 groups, okay, 2 3-shot groups, 1 inch with this Wolf wm193. So, and again, today there's a little bit of wind, but I don't think it's affecting me too much. But here's the thing: when you get down to 1 inch group, a 10-mile-per-hour wind can move your group like a 1/2 inch. Okay, so my general feeling with most ammunition is that if I can get it down to 1 inch, there's a good chance that with some luck, on a good day with the stars aligning, I might get that 1/2 inch group. Okay, but for now I'm just going to call this ammunition 1 MOA ammo. It's not match grade, but I think it's really good stuff. So like this is with this ammunition shooting a 1 inch group, this is something I can take out to a long distance range, where I can put out a 12-inch plate and expect to hit it at 600 yards. Okay, so this is definitely like 600-yard ammo, inside of 12 inches. And again, that's just the total size of the plate. I feel really confident about this. So this is definitely going into the pile of the, off to the side as good distance shooting ammunition. Okay, so I'm really glad I got a chance to test this out. And also, I found the second box. So I found another 1,000 rounds of this. So now I got something like 1,700 rounds of this stuff that I bought back in 2020. I'm pretty sure I got this stuff cheap, man. I was buying this stuff for cheap ammo. So thanks for watching. Talk to y'all soon.